Hello there, I'm Brian Harity, the social media guy here. And if you're watching this, it's because you've been asked to film a video, either because I was too busy to film you myself, you live too far away from my office to film you, or maybe I've just been fired. Whatever the case, I'm going to teach you some simple steps so that you can film a great video using just your cell phone, like you see here. Let's start with location. One of the best things you can do when you're looking for a location is find somewhere that's quiet. You want a place where there's not a lot of noise going on around you so that we can hear you nice and clear. The next thing you want to do is find a place to rest your phone. Now, if you have something like this, a tripod that can hold your phone, fantastic. But if not, you can also just put your phone up somewhere where it's going to be able to sit steady and not deal with any vibrations. So avoid things like loose tables or chairs. You should place it in a way that it's either vertical or horizontal based on what you are directed to do. If you're not sure if it should be horizontal or vertical, ask. Be near a source of light. This can be a window, it can be a ring light, or you can just be outside. And lastly for location, make sure you're in a clean room. Something that either has a blank wall or has a nice background that you can use. If there's something like a little desk plant, fantastic. But if you have a computer monitor on a cardboard box with some sticky notes, maybe clean that up. Now let's move on to light. Bright pixels are sharp pixels, and that's what makes a video look good. You should find light that is soft. What do we mean by soft light? Well, light like you see here, this is hard light. You can see how there's harsh shadows under my eyes. If I lean forward, you can see how parts of my face are highlighted and others aren't. How you can avoid this is either putting your phone behind blinds, like you see in the video here, or you can simply step back from the light. That'll diffuse the light and it'll make it much more smooth on your face. Now let's move on to audio. Now, you might notice I'm wearing a microphone today. You're not going to be expected to do anything like that. The only thing that's important is that you're in a room that is quiet, that there's no background conversations or things playing that would interfere with the quality of your voice. Let's say, for instance, you heard me talking and you could hear music playing in the background. So I'm speaking at this point, but then if I was having a conversation and then halfway through the music changed, you know there was some kind of a cut. So make sure that you're in a room that has clean, quiet, nothing else going on. Lastly, let's talk about speaking. This is usually the thing that's hardest for people that don't do a lot of recording themselves. It can feel awkward when you're filming a video for the first time or for the first time in a long while. That's okay. You don't need to be perfect while you're filming, but here's a couple of things that will help. First, number one is smile, if it's appropriate. As long as you're talking about a subject that doesn't warrant being in a more serious tone, always smile. It always looks good on camera, I promise. Second, talk slow. If you're talking really fast, it can feel like you're nervous and like you don't know what you're trying to say. But if you talk slow, it seems like you know what you're doing. Take a deep breath before filming. Take in 5-second deep breath, and then release it slowly. That's going to slow down your heart rate and it'll make you feel less nervous. And if you can, try to do it in one take. Not everything can be edited out. Sometimes if things are a little too choppy, we might need you to refilm it over. So best if you can try to do it in one take if possible. And lastly, it helps if you have your notes ready. This whole time, I've had a notebook sitting right next to me that you can see here. Knowing what you're going to say ahead of time takes out a lot of the guesswork in speaking and makes it a lot more comfortable. So that's it. That's all the tips. I know your videos can be fantastic and I can't wait to see it. Oh yeah, okay. Thanks guys.